Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring, and I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
Welcome back, interlopers. How's everyone doing on this lovely Sunday? Hope everyone's doing all right. Weekend's almost over, eh? It's gone in a flash. Upcoming Christmas holidays are going to be much the same, unfortunately. Before you know it, it'll be 2026. 10 days to Christmas, 5 days until I start my holiday. Oh, looking forward to it. So, we're going to jump into it. Today is basically just going to be literally as it says on the tin, just a Sunday fun day. We're not going to have any particular goal in mind. We're just going to go around and kill some sentinels and have some fun, and maybe do a handful of things, that the types of things that we haven't done in survival at all yet. I don't know what on earth those could possibly be, because we've done damn near everything. Just to say goodbye to the save, really, because tomorrow's stream we'll be starting the Permadeath save. I was going to save that for the beginning of my Christmas holidays, but there's another 5 days until that rolls around. The hell is making all that noise? Yo. Oh, localized electrical anomaly. I didn't know what the hell was messing me up. I haven't seen that kind of localized electrical anomaly before. Oh, it's just come back stronger with friends. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by that, I was going to leave starting the permadeath save until I go on my holiday, and then it's like we can play completely unadulterated, no interruptions, just pure fun and going forward. But there's another 5 days until I start that, and in this save I'm already at a point where I'm finding myself looking for things to do as filler, and I'm itching to get started with the permadeath. So I was like, we might as well get on with it. Then come the weekend, we'll already have come the weekend when my holiday starts, I'm not going to be able to stream all day right off the bat because my colleagues put me in a work shift this weekend, the weekend I was going to use to go Christmas shopping. I'm going to have to get that out of the way, so probably like Saturday and some of Sunday I'm going to be out and about getting that done because I haven't had the opportunity to do any of it yet. One way or another, it's going to work out to be a good thing that we start that so early. Oh, excuse me. I've really enjoyed everything up until now, and like I could continue playing in this, just looking for a paradise planet to build the base that we never got to build yet because we haven't found a solitary real out and out paradise planet in the 340 hours that I've been playing the game. And I refuse to use community coordinates in a game like this. Like the whole, like, if I was already at like a couple thousand hours, I'd be like, yeah, sure, you know, let's partake of that. But up until that point, doing that would take away from the experience that I'm trying to have. Yeah, some people don't buy into that. They don't care. They just want the nice shiny things. They want the good planet, and they're okay with having, you know, dozens and dozens of other people's bases around them. I'm not. I want peace, and I want to discover shit on my own. So if it takes us ages and ages and ages, then it takes us ages and ages and ages. But it's not like this game ever really has an end anyway. Yeah? And just trying to push to get there that much sooner, yeah, then you'll be at the point, been there, done that, got the t-shirt sooner, and then you'll be looking for some other quick fix afterwards. Like, I know, it's exactly the way that I feel right now. So the one thing I definitely want to pay attention to is just to take our time. One, absolutely going to go through the tutorial quests. Yeah, because it unlocks a whole bunch of shit for you that we otherwise spent salvage data and or nanites on to get. Yeah, that will be totally worth going down the tutorial quest line. I mean, to get certain things, you have to get it out of the way anyway. So like, if you want to do anything autophage, you have to finish what is it, Artemis or Apollo? I can't remember what which whatever the fuck the name of it was. You have to get that out of the way anyway. Yeah, and then in big part that's got a lot of the tutorial stuff in it. So we're going to take our time. We're not in a massive rush. Yeah, I reckon it's probably going to be a good... Hey, Womble, welcome back, mate. It's probably going to be a good 2 months before we get back to the point that we're at now. One, because it's permadeath with higher difficulty settings and lower loot. And two, we're just going to, basically speaking, we're going to slow things down a bit. Going to full scan for animals and minerals and shit on planets. We're going to do more missions right out of the gate. The only thing, the two main things I want to, well, three main things I want to concentrate on. Get a Sentinel multi-tool. Yeah, and upgrade the shit out of it. Upgrade our exosuit. And I had the third on the tip of my tongue. Multi-tool, exosuit. It'll come to me. So I'm tired. This weekend just doesn't want to seem to end, and 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow still seems like a long way away. It's only 10:30 at night. I don't really want to faff about with these guys.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Like, I'm not even gonna be too bothered about getting a freighter to begin with, to be honest. Like, if we do get one as we go along, then great. Yeah, I'm not going to say no to it, even if it's only, you know, a C or B tier. Yeah, then at least we have a place to slap down the storage upgrades that we'll buy, so we can store more stuff. I did turn the difficulty of the Sentinels up, just so that we'd already have a good idea as to what they're like damage wise. It's and what is it, the dogfighting pirates and what have you, and it is slightly more challenging, but it's not so much more difficult that it's going to be a problem.
Warning. Elite Sentinel force.
We just have to go about things more carefully. Make sure we've got good shield upgrades on the exosuit quickly, and a good multi-tool. Like, I'll probably try and stay away from fights like this until we've got a pretty significant shield going for ourselves and we have a well upgraded Sentinel multi-tool. If we really want to spend a significant amount of time on a planet where Sentinels would be an issue, then we'll just use a map to get a Sentinel pillar and shoot the
Warning.
shoot the 3 things that you have to shoot with the ship, land, run up to the console and deactivate them, instead of doing the majority of the work on the ground until we get better gear. There's always more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. Where the fuck is the repair fucker? There he is. Need to get rid of him, then we need to get rid of Mr. Triangle. No more reinforcements. You need to calm yourself down. Need some shields. Like, see, there's not that many of them. But if you don't have your wits about you, they can definitely more quickly overwhelm you on this difficulty setting. And now I'm playing with, you know, like end game dudes. Good gun, good shields, plenty of ammo. You get into this kind of trouble early on, and then that's it. Then we might as well just start a new save. Well, we would be, because it's permadeath and it deletes the save. I need that. I'll have that.
Technology recharge.
Definitely very much looking forward to it. Starting over. Oh! And the other thing, I hadn't looked at the announcement on Steam previously. They've got a bunch of info on the expeditions, where they posted expeditions redux, and then there's like a timeline for the upcoming expeditions. And the relics one that we've got going now is only going to last another 2 days. It's until December the 16th, and then from the 17th, yeah, so with the other character we'll be able to do that expedition as well, which is going to get us a whole bunch of goodies. It's easy enough to do that we probably get through that with a brand new character. We could probably start the game, get through a couple of like bare bones things to get ourselves the advanced mining laser and terrain manipulator and what have you, and maybe a semi decent gun, and go straight into doing the expedition, so that we get the relics expedition done in that save. And the next one is a really cool one from December 17th to 30th. It's the Corvette expedition, and what they've written about it is your former starship has been damaged beyond repair, and the Sentinel horde is closing in. Assemble your own Corvette-class starship, maximize its stats and potential, and take refuge amongst the stars. Earn an array of exclusive rewards, including the one-of-a-kind Mecha Mouse robotic companion. But it's not even the rewards from that one that I'm particularly looking forward to. That sounds really cool. And completing that expedition would basically get us a Corvette within the first week of play. So then we wouldn't have to worry about Starship. We could go Corvette from the expedition. But the next one, Breach, that's from the 31st of December to the 13th of January, where it's traverse a desolate and abandoned universe, confronting both the awe and the horror that lurks in deep space. Follow the tale of the ill-fated, I take it they meant, Fireship Arcadia. Step into zero gravity, scavenge modules from its wreckage to enhance your own Corvette builds. Complete milestones to earn a set of ancient, powerful, Atlas-themed Corvette modules. That's the thing that I'm fucking really interested in seeing what they're going to be like. Atlas-themed modules for the Corvette. And I'm really hoping they've got like active modules as well, and it's not just cosmetic shit. Like maybe they've got a different gun or a more powerful shield generator or a more powerful reactor or something. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be just cosmetic so that, you know, the FOMO isn't so big for people for being like, oh yeah, but you know, I never got a chance to do that. No, I'll never be able to get it because I didn't have fucking time to play. Yeah, I could say the exact same thing for every expedition that's come before me. Yeah, why did I sleep 9 years on not playing the game? It's my own fucking fault. But anyway, you know how people always are, and devs have to try and balance keeping people happy, which is fucking impossible because people are impossible. But that one in particular, Breach, I'm really looking forward to because I want to see what the fuck those Corvette parts are.
Warning. Sentinel walker detected.
I don't know why. It seems a little silly, but I almost feel like this gun does more damage when I'm at a medium distance to when I'm up close and personal shooting him. It's almost like that the system takes into account like the damn near exact opposite of how the mining laser works. It's almost like it's taking into account the kinetic energy that the projectile's going to have behind it. Oh, for fuck's sake, these guys make so many fucking holes in the ground. It pisses me the fuck off. I'm falling from pothole to pothole to pothole just trying to shoot the fuckers. I'll take that, thank you very much. Thank you. And we'll get rid of this little bastard. And you... No more repairs, no more reinforcements. I need some shields. Where did that repair bot come from again? There must be a fucking another triangle hiding somewhere. There's some more shields. Do you want to bugger off, mate? Got a fucking animal at my feet when I'm trying to pick up a shield canister. Yeah, these holes are really fucking pissing me off, man. We're already into the next level and I didn't manage to get rid of this cunt. We've got to remedy that. I nearly had the guy fucking killed. You want to fuck off, you little repair bitch?
Storm clearing. Shield down.
Yeah, no shit. These holes are pissing me the fuck off. I can't fucking run and gun decently because I find myself in a hole every 2 seconds. Look at that. Fucking wankers. I'll be with you cunts in a minute once I've fucking fixed all the damage that you've done to this place so I can actually run and gun better. Alright, I am gonna need a shield charge though. There we go. Hey Yos! Evening mate, welcome back. I'm gonna take that 1-2. No more reinforcements. So many fucking holes everywhere. How you doing, mate? And as far as this save's concerned, I'm still going to play on this. Like, if I play off stream, I'm going to continue playing in this save. Because I'm really curious to see how the settlements pan out, yeah? And if we wait until we get to a decent point in the other Permadeath save, yeah, it's going to be, you know, well over a month before we ever get back to even get close to the kind of level that we are at right now as far as settlements are concerned. I mean, I've got all 3 of them to A tier. They've long now, all of them have long since been profitable, and I'm starting to methodically work my way through and upgrade everything that's there already to S tier. I mean, a lot of it already is, and I can see what effect it has on the settlement so that I can have info as to, you know, what it really does. Hey, mate. No. I've already done the expedition, mate. I did it like the day it came out already. Started and finished. The title's more fitting for the fact that next week, well, tomorrow, basically, I'm going to be starting at Permadeath save instead of survival where we are now. And welcome. Right, where's the big guy? He's probably stuck under the ground somewhere, but I didn't see any directions. Give me a red dot. Was that it? No. Yeah, there it is. Down there. Let's see if we can get him out. Or if he's under bedrock yet again. Oh, there he is. Come on, mate. Upsy daisy. Up to the surface you go. Well, I don't know the difference, mate. I only just started playing the game like 3 weeks ago. To me, everything's new, and I'm liking it. Like literally almost 3 weeks. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. It's going to be nearly a month on the dot. I got the game on November 16th and it's December 16th in a couple of days. So it's going to be a month. Bloody hell, it's been a month already. I was reluctant and hesitant to use the Corvette to begin with
Incoming storm.
because of the bugginess and the weirdness of building one, but we got over that. And I did have a very severe game crash which had repercussions on my computer outside of the game. So I stayed away from them for a little while, and since I built a new Corvette, and with that one we haven't had the issues. Alright, there we go. It's like we weren't even here.
Technology recharge.
Wait, why does it say it's... Yeah, why didn't the Sentinel... We got the Walker to come, and it's not highest level. I don't know what's up with this. We must have taken longer that... We must have taken too long to actually find the big guy. And the alertness level went down while we were looking for him. Right. We do have a handful of bits and bobs that we need to put away on the station. Some stuff to sell. And some stuff to repair, because those dudes did give me a pretty good pantsing. Most of my fucking shields are fucked.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Mate, you want to bugger off.
Repaired. Hostile scan detected.
Right, let's just take care of the interceptors. We'll shoot down another ship. At least this is simpler. I do want to get out of the fucking planetary crossover area if the fucking Sentinel ship comes when we're at the wrong place, and the fucking thing will just keep disappearing. And it's a bitch to fucking take down. Come on, follow me, mate. Hey, Phil. Evening, mate. How you doing? Welcome back. Come on, hurry up, lads. It's not what you're flying, it's who's flying it. Oh. Come on, give me the carrier already. There we go. Oh, that's gone already, okay.
Hostile ships defeated.
Alright, that's them taken care of. Well, let's go to this. Well, I was gonna sell the other stuff first. Let's go to the station, get that out of the way. I've got yet another interceptor that I picked up off stream that we need to sell. I've got some upgrades that we want to flog. I kind of wish we had some more. I always forget the name of them. What is it? Anomaly detectors. I wish we had some more of the anomaly detectors because I had like a stack of like 15 of them yesterday, and I just went through doing those. Well, I say yesterday, probably earlier today when I wasn't sleeping. Just pulsing out into nowhere, activating those, and I came across a whole bunch of interesting shit that I hadn't seen before. Like there's a relic portal that you come across. It basically just looks like a little Stargate floating in the middle of nowhere that's attached to some rocks, and you go through it and it transports you like black hole kind of distances. Yeah, I went through 2 of them, and it sent me like 1.1 and 1.2 million light years. So you basically get all the perks of black hole travel, but none of the downsides. It's still totally random, just like the black hole is. Alright, we're gonna sell. I really don't care for the Punium, we've got so much of it anyway. And I bought one of these, the Myth Beacon. I held on to that because I didn't want to buy another one. You get that for Quicksilver. We'll do that shortly and see what that's all about, because I've never done that before. Alright, what you got for us, mate? Anything interesting? No, fuck all. Alright. Alright, let's switch. The hell is that? When did we get that? I totally forgot about that. Okay, well, we'll scrap that as well then, won't we? A flying dildo. Cute. 1.5 mil. And it's switched to the right one, okay. I just want to double check that we don't have anything in it. We don't, okay. Did we get... We didn't get an upgrade. Alright, never mind. Or augment, should I say. Alright, let's sell these upgrades. Alright, we'll get rid of that stuff on the planet. What do I have extra? Vakeen and Gek. When we go to the terminal to sell it, you don't see those as separate stacks. It shows you the whole amount, but I only want to sell the extra. Should we do it the opposite? Yeah, let's just do it the opposite. We'll put that in there, so we can sell shit from our inventory. Yeah, the Vakeen and Gek stack. Okay. Right, let's go and look for a trading post, shall we? And then get rid of that bollocks. And then we'll start that Myth Beacon. See what that's all about. Have some fun with that. It'll be a trader, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. No, thank you. It could have been someone asking for help, but I watched the I watched someone put together all of the cutscenes, both the in-game one, the actual in-game engine cutscenes, and the cinematic cutscenes of the entire game for Enter the Matrix, for both when you play as Niobe and when you play as Ghost. And it's like an hour and 3/4 of cutscenes. It's basically, you know, 2 more movies worth of info that you don't get to see if you don't play the game. And I'd played the game, but it's been a while, and I'd been meaning to look it up to see if someone had made a cut like that, and they had. And I watched the Niobe one yesterday. It was rather fun to get back to that. I think I'll probably do a over the Christmas holiday. I'll probably do a Matrix marathon where it's the Matrix, then some of the Animatrix, and some of that cutscene thing, then Reloaded, the remainder. Well, actually, yeah, probably watch the entirety of the cutscenes thing, Reloaded, the remainder of the Animatrix, and then Revolutions. That's like a 2-day marathon if you're not going to do it in one sitting. It's been a while since I've seen any of them. We also need to check up on the settlements. I got a bunch more of the production buildings upgraded to S tier. This place is, look, they're exuding happiness. 101% happy. And making decent money. Well, if I deny it and don't go into debt, you're still going to be at 100%. So I'm going to make you unhappy and you're still going to be ecstatic. We'll leave them to come up with a proposal.
clearing.
Well, I've already got some ideas for next Corvette build. I want to try and do things a little differently. I'll end up making it a bit bigger so we can have a bit more variety inside and give it a bit of a different shape. Alright, get rid of that.
Units received. Units received.
Get rid of that.
Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
Alright, that'll do. What's up, mate? We got to fluent level in the language for the Vakeen, and I realised it just keeps going. And I gave it a Google, and there's like nearly 1,000 words for each of the 3 languages. It's only Atlas that's got like 200 and something words, but the 3 main languages, they don't actually have like a fixed end. Like in certain updates, when they've added new mission types and what have you, where you're going to get new dialogue, then they keep adding words. There's no end that like you'll be fluent. You can get to a point where you understand like 90% or more of the language. Like you'll rarely ever come across words that are garbled, yeah, but there is no official end to it. Whenever they're going to add more stuff in the future and they add more dialogue to the NPCs, they keep tacking on more words. And at the minute, there's nearly 1,000 for all 3 of them. And we're not even halfway there with that one, and that's where we've got the most. We're about halfway there if we add them all up. For one language, let alone the 3. Right, so this who's a what's it? Myth Beacon. Let's get that out of the way. We'll do the settlements afterwards. Oh, please, game, don't do it to me now. We only just started fucking playing. I want my frames back. That didn't take very long, did it? Let's give it a restart. The game thought I'd be fine with playing with 20 frames, and I'm not.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Alright, let's go, shall we? Alright, let's see what this is all about. The result of Nada's research into unusual patterns detected in the stories of Get, Korvax and Vakeen, the beacon broadcast a signal echo attuned to the shift Historiographical flux mapped by Nada's traveller companions. Specialist Polo is unwilling to predict the results of the broadcast. But is this thing similar to some of the other things where it's not a one-use thing, and we don't need to be in pulse to make use of it. Historiographical flux. So it's linked to history. So let's go and find a. Let's go and find a wreck. Like some monument or one of those artifact dig sites or something like that. And activate it around that. See what happens.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
But in the description, it does also talk about other travelers. We might want to go station hopping until we come across a traveller, and try activating it when they're around, or try activating it when we're at one of the graves of the travellers. See if it does anything. Each piece of this autophage has been gathered at great cost, painstakingly assembled. Their journey has not been an easy one. Oh, is this gonna like realign a certain time in the past to the dimension that we're in at various historical sites? Oh, it's already here. Okay. Let's seek knowledge of the past, and then we'll get another sight. The plaque is cold and silent. The saga of the Vakeen has concluded. Okay, so I could have sworn when we landed that this was one of the sites where we'd normally dig up an artifact, and then it kind of morphed into this after we'd activated it. I wasn't paying attention. And then the auto fade showed up as well. And we got some more void motes. You know what else we want to do it around? One, the portal. But there's the... I'm not seeing the icon for it. There's the things that we get the star seeds from. The things that look like shards, but they're invisible. And you've got to run your scanner to make it visible. We'll run this thing next to those as well. See what that does. I'm gonna miss flying this Corvette on the daily. I'll be looking forward to putting together the new one in a new save. Yeah, so this is for sure a site where we'd normally have to dig up the keys. I could have sworn the other place that we rolled up on was the same before I activated this thing. No, that was just me. Right, let's get this out of the way then, shall we? Right, from here, let's go to the portal and activate it there and see what happens, if anything. Then we'll look around there to see if we can find some of those shards that would give us star seeds. Okay, doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything here. Can we find one of those crystals? There's one.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Sentience echo. We've got a word. I'll take a word. Have a word. You see there's nothing there. That makes it show up. I won't really be able to tell the difference until we get to the other save. I'm kinda just spitballing. This might be a way of getting autophages to show up at harmonic camps before getting to that part of the quest line. Because this, to get this to show up like this, you can do just by running this normal scanner. Yeah, just by running a scan like that and they'll show up. But I think that's because we have one of the whatever special upgrades. I'm not sure. Mind you, we haven't run this out for a while either, have we?
Alert.
Now let's
Navigational data
let's
received.
locate an autophage camp and it'll make things simpler. Then we can run Polo's little device there as well quickly. Oh, it's one of these. It's not even a harmonic camp. Yeah, it makes autophages show up. What I'll be very interested to see is if it makes them show up well, I'll be interested to see if it makes them show up even when you don't have the autophage mission line started. So we could just what is it, once we get to the anomaly, do any old, because it's only at 80 quicksilver to buy that thing. We could do any old Nexus mission, buy it, and then already be able to have the potential of getting void motes and maybe even a staff sooner than you otherwise could. I really don't get what's with the fucking game. I just restarted the fucking game, and now I'm getting the fucking frame drop again already. Manager. Let's put both the game, set the priority to high, and OBS, where are you? Go to details. OBS, set priority. That's already on high. Let's take that down to above normal, because it's not particularly CPU. Well, actually, let's just put that all the way back down to normal, to be honest. It's barely using CPU anyway. It's only at 3.2% CPU. There you go. That kicked it in the pants. Oh, we've already got the... Alright, let's hand that in. We don't need you. Excavate buried scrap. Okie dokie. Collect a crystallized heart. I got you, fam. There you go. I'm going to roll the dice on getting another one of these, see if we get a better one than what we've already got. The rest I don't really care about. Like the hood might be an interesting one to take, maybe. Or the headscarf. But the hood's purple at least. Or at least on the icon it is. If they're plain funny beggars like they were with the staff bits when we bought the one with the shard on it that I thought was going to be purple, that ended up being blue. That shows up as purple there. It could end up being fucking baby puke fucking green for all I know. Right, and this blokey wants us to go and get some scrap. And we're going to have to keep excavating until we come up with a rare item in one of them.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, we have to go to another one. Oh yeah, we got this thing. Let's put that on. See what that gives us. That gives us 8% fuel efficiency and 33% core. Yeah, that's shit. Rolling the dice on these is like rolling the dice on the X upgrades, on the suspicious ones. But you can get some pretty good bonuses, and they're in a category of their own as far as like the life support system goes. So you can put those in, put 3 of those in on top of all the other shit that you've got. Like, seriously, what is your major malfunction, game? Why are you doing this again? Fucking peaking my GPU's usage to 100%. I literally just restarted the fucking game. So when the game's running nice and normal, yeah, the GPU utilization will peak anything between like 60 and 80%, even though I'm recording and streaming, because that's video encoding. That's a different part of the GPU, or at least a lot of the process is a different part. Yeah, and there's a separate chip for that. Especially if you've got a specific type of encoding selected in OBS, that's not necessarily putting strain on the shit. Whenever the game throws a wobbly, the fucking GPU utilization goes to 100% and just sits there. It eats up all of the dedicated memory and just sits at 100% GPU utilization. I don't know why. And it seems to be doing it more and more often now. Right, let's carry on, shall we? There we go. That's what he wants. And we'll go and give that back to the fella. Hurry up, scanner. Huzzah. There you go, mate. Thank you very much. Right, well, we've done everything here, haven't we? The first time we came here, we ran this, and that's what made them show up. Instead of the scanner. I'm looking forward to starting a new save even more now. Fuck. If this is a potential way of getting in contact with the autophage before you get to the autophage quest line. We could potentially be doing autophage missions to earn void motes from like day one, and put together a put together a staff. That would give us a good boost.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Where else can we try running that thing? We'll go to a monolith and do it there. See if autofade shows up there like it did at the last historical site. Well, I'm not seeing anything different. That was a different kind of site though. It wasn't a monolith, it was, I don't know what I don't know actually, I think they call that a monolith as well. It's just a different type of one. I feel an intense heat burning within the rock. Suddenly, as if attracted to my suit, a liquid metal starts to seep from a hole that's been broken into the rock. A voice screams out. Excuse me. Oh, got a fucking itchy eye. Take molten substance. I plunge my arm into the molten metal. The plane's extreme. I close my eyes. The vision ends abruptly. I find a strange new substance. We got an ion battery, did we, for our troubles? All right. All right, let's try another type. See if we get a different place this time. Let's just showing us another monolith. Alright, let's try scanning for ruins. We'll get the monolith out of the way as well. Where are you? Oh, let's get that out of the way. Did the monolith disappear when I scanned for the ruin? Don't think it did. Yeah, this is the kind that we were at when using that thing made a autophage show up. This is the kind of monolith that we were at. Let's have a good look around. Well, there's no one here now. There he is. Yeah, depending on the type of site, it makes autophages show up. I regard recycled construct Yellowfield, all wires and recycled metal. They return my gaze. What would you like? Kill 9 corrupted sentinels? I got you, fam. We'll get our words out of the way first. We'll just do language. Right, where are you, you little bastard? I hate. There you are. Over here, mate.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I'm over here, fellas.
Technology recharge.
You might want to bugger off, mate. Oh. Alright, well, we've done what we needed for the old autophage. Let's hand that in quickly and bugger off. Good. We can have a little bit more fun with them as well. Where's the other guns? There they are. Right. Well, without trying the without trying this thing in another save where we haven't yet done the autophage mission, there isn't really all that much we can do to test the theory on that. We'll just have to wait until next week because it's only 80 quicksilver. If that gives us access to being able to summon autophages from like the get-go, that'll be fucking amazing. Even if it's not autophages at the fucking camps necessarily, if it's just the other ones that are going to be out at random places, even that's a help. We can already get our words and our standing up. Then by the time we start the autophage mission, then we'll be at a point where we don't have to go around just from harmonic camp to harmonic camp gifting them just to get our standing up so that we can take missions. And we'll have a shitload of void motes already. Right, let's go to the station so we can put some of this shit away. That can go in the freighter. That can go in the freighter. Alright, where are you? Anything anyone's interested in we can take a look at? I mean, we can do like whatever. It's basically just a little bit of a chill Sunday to doss about, say goodbye to the save before we start doing other stuff. I'm down. Short of doing galactic traversal in the Corvette, fully loaded, of course. What you got, mate? Nothing. Oh, and if we want the Quicksilver, we should most definitely nip to the anomaly because the weekend mission's going to be over soon. But literally, we've got a little less than an hour to do it. If they go by UK time, then it's nearly midnight. If they go by any other time, then it's already over and we missed out on getting 1400 Quicksilver. Or 1800, sorry, should I say. Unless that's a local thing, but I don't think it is. That stuff's controlled by whatever the server time is, wherever that is. Because if that was controlled by local time, people would easily be able to exploit it just by playing offline and changing your fucking date all the time. Just like you can with the Void Egg mission. You don't have to wait the 24 hours. You just disconnect your computer from the internet. If you've got Wi-Fi, turn the Wi-Fi off. If you're wired, pull the cable out. Play the game offline. Yeah. You go to your date and time settings. Let's say it's December the 15th, 8 p.m. and you've got to wait 24 hours for the first one. Then you set it to December 16th, 8 p.m. on your computer time. Start the game up. Boom, it's done. You can do the next part of the mission, and then you just rinse and repeat with all of the other bits. So you can get it done in one sitting. You just got to play the game offline and keep changing your computer time. If they used your computer time for the Nexus missions, and people could just constantly set it, a week in advance all the time. Set it to Friday. Do a weekend mission, and then set the date and time to a week in the future, and do it again and again and again and again. Yeah, it's already over. Fucking hell, we missed out on 1800 Quicksilver. That's a shame. Let's do this. At least it's a factory override unit. And I do like killing sentinels. And of course the fucking frame rate has to drop. I don't get it. I do not understand what's going on now. I do not understand what's going on. We usually get a good couple of hours of play. Well, good couple of hours, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours of play after a restart before the game starts to become fucking temperamental. Now it's happening all the time. Alright, thankfully it was just it was a spike because we left the anomaly. Thankfully it's stabilized again. What time is it there, Phil? It's 11:15 there, no? Not 1:15. You're an hour behind us, not an hour ahead. Oh, we've got to go after the resonators. We've got to destroy a bunch of the what's-it? The mirror things. Yeah, no, I thought as much. All right, then the game's server time must be somewhere else. It's already past midnight on Sunday. I'm going to do a full restart on the computer, guys. The stream won't go anywhere. The stream will be there. You'll just see buffering until I get to start the computer up and restart OBS again. But it's about the only thing I can think of to do to fix this. It's lag spike after lag spike after lag spike. Hey, Def, mate. You're gonna have to look at a bit of buffering for a minute because the game's not playing nice. I have to restart this shit. Right, so I'm gonna click stop stream, and then from that point you're just gonna see a little bit of buffering until the computer restarts and I can get OBS running again. So, all right, there we are, back again. Where are you, webcam? You were supposed to live there, friend. Okay, and then we want Steam. Open it. Well, we'll wait until everything else is started up. I know it's not the computer side of things, because like I don't remember the last time my CPU or GPU even reached 65 degrees, let alone higher. So nothing's throttling. When I'm playing the game, the CPU will probably, in the worst case, max out at about somewhere between 60 and 65. And the GPU doesn't get much hotter than 50, even when it's at a fucking 100%. So it's definitely not hardware related.
Component repaired.
And that's the shit thing about having to do that when you're on a fucking Nexus mission. It's cancelled the mission and put us back on the anomaly. Yeah, Nexus mission progress is not saved. They must be completed in one session. So if you start a Nexus mission and you nearly completed it and your game crashes, then you're shit out of luck. You've got to start another one. And now, of course, they're all shit fucking rewards. Oh, I can't. I was about to check the mission radar, but we can't check it in here, can we? yeah, now everything's completely fucking above board. GPU 60% utilization, video encode 35, CPU will jump anywhere between 10% and 40%. And then all of a sudden the game will just throw a wobbly and damn near everything will max out. Anyway, let's be happy that it's working now, shall we? And the settlers have something for us to do yet again. So we might as well check in on them. I never noticed that archive right next to 01 before.
Extreme Sentinel Bennett. Extreme Sentinel Bennett. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
We saw nothing, Mr. Sentinel. The good thing about being in a building when they're like that, never get you. They just go to searching real quick. Like, he's literally not even detecting me, even though I'm shooting at him. All right, what we got here? No emissions. You just got yourself out of debt. You're not going back into debt again. Come up with something else. I'm gonna do this even though it gets us in debt, 'cause it gets rid of unlucky, and that's gonna further help with the productivity and the happiness. We've got Sense of Doom, and Citizens are all clones to get rid of. It's only going to take a little over an hour to get them out of debt again anyway. And we did just pick up some of the items that they produce when they're not in debt. So it's not like we're missing out. Alright, let's open this place, shall we? Alright, that's already a nice A class. Let's see if there's other stuff that we can upgrade to S class. That's already S class. What level is this place at? That's at a B. Hey, Mr. Merchant's here. Oh, this is the kind of merchant like you see in the random settlements you come across. The dude behind the counter. Ah, okay. And the blueprints are just... Yeah, it's everything that we have already. I don't think we have a mind control device. We might have to make one. Yeah. There we go. Get that upgrading. And both of them will be at A. I don't think we have anything else left at the other settlements. We've been keeping on top of it. Oh, construction pending. Okay. What do you want me to build? Another farm module? Absolutely. Anything for good productivity. We'll doss about a trade outpost again for a little while. Keep an eye out for a ship to trade our other Corvette with, the shoebox that we made, to trade away. Make some space in our ship inventory. Maybe go and throw a fresh Corvette together just to throw ideas out. See what we might be interested in making in the next playthrough. And I've got a couple of ideas rattling around in my brain, but we might as well test it out. I've got something rattling around that would look somewhat reminiscent of a Klingon bird of prey. If we're going to go for a little bit of a more fantastical build for once. No glitches though. No glitch building. Used the solitary glitch once and it Corvette crashed my game in the fucking worst way. No, not going near fucking glitches. It's so odd how the game can be so wildly different for people. There are some people that build those amazing, like damn near full-on glitch built things, building curves and all sorts of shit, putting base pieces onto fucking onto ships, that getting teleporters in them, all that kind of shit, and they don't have problems. Or at least if they do, they don't fucking talk about it. And I use one glitch once and fucking crashes shit out of my game.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Shuttle. Caller. Well, he's going anyway. Explorer. Come on, send us something interesting, would you? I wouldn't be surprised if it's some of the fucking stupid bloatware type crap that you get with all these Carlos Fandango things and computers nowadays that might be causing problems. Like IQ. Let's quit that. I don't need that. Yeah, HW info isn't going to be causing problems. I need Steam. I don't need Razer. Let's quit all of that crap and see what happens. We're just getting a bunch of flying shoeboxes.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah, because the one that ended 10 seconds ago wasn't enough, was it? You have to piss some more acid rain down on us. Go on, off with you. Send something nice along. It's the flying rolling pin. Hellboy spaceship. Broken dragonfly. Oh, Starbucks rolling it. We've only got an explorer hull. If I'm going to take it apart, then there's no point in buying anything more than that, really, is there? Well, buying, swapping. No, don't be impatient. Give it a little bit more time. We'll give it until 45. It's 41 now. If there happens to be a
Weather update.
cheapest chips fighter around, then we'll switch it for that. If not, then we'll just build another Corvette. What's with all these crappy fucking shuttles? Go on, you two, bugger off. A lot of them seem to be coming in pairs. I don't like the nose on that body. I want something like that, or the one with the little opening at the front there. The weird parallelogram shaped hole at the front. Right, it's 45. I'm going to finish this cigarette and then we'll move on.
Technology recharge.
But again, it's two of the exact same thing. And seem to be showing up in pairs a lot. Not that one. That's a fucking shuttle. That's the one. We're going to settle, and that's the body I want. We've got one of those. It just fucking occurred to me. That's what we use to cross the... That's what we use to cross galaxies. I could scrap it because it's fucked anyway. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't want to scrap that one because that's S. And that's... You mind telling me what you are? C. Yeah. Perfect. Right. Oh, you want to... Grr. Wanker. I was just going to come and trade you. There's another one. It's going to be an expensive one. No, it's even cheaper, thankfully. I doubt it's going to be an issue, though. Right. Hello. Oh, hang about. I've got to switch to it, haven't I? Get the shoebox.
Weather warning.
Yep.
Incoming storm.
Yeah, have that. Thank you very much. Right, you get taken apart for bits. We want the cockpit. Thank you very much. You can go in there. Right, let's put a fresh Corvette together, shall we? We've got rid of the old extra one. Create new. The hell's going on there? That's better. How many of these have we got? We got 5 of these. Okay, lovely. It's going to end up being quite the chunky boy. I'm almost thinking about doing it multi-level. Because the last one we just put together to make it compact. Now we squeezed everything that we want in there. We've got all the storage. All 10 of the storage. Got a couple of refiners. The nutrition thing. And a couple of other things just for decoration. This is going to be a bit bigger. So where we actually want to build like the habitable part of the base will be the ambassador class area. I'm thinking of having it at least 3 levels. Bottom of Habs. Use the in between space where we can tuck away reactors and other shit, and then have another top layer of Habs to close it off, and that can be like the Titan or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not going to be using that. What have we got a lot of? We've got a shitload of defense fields. Probably one defense field will be enough, wouldn't it? Moderate. And then give him some shitty part. Oh, we've got a shitload of those.
Product received.
No, those I should probably tuck away here, eh? Yeah, I'm going to need another hab here, just so that we can actually attach the cockpit. Which I wouldn't mind also being ambassador. Hmm. Oh, can you fuck off? Yeah, in much the same way as we get into the current one, we can just have stairs in there leading up to that. We can tuck away stairs to the next floor, wherever else we want. The only reason we're going to need to get up there is to put in the storages. I mean, we've still got space down here that we can use. But then again, we're still going to need to sneak away things like the shields and whatnot. Can you cut? You can't turn Hab sideways, can you? No. Oh, we've only got one of those. Great. We've got 3 of those. Oops. Wrong fucking button, you dickhead. Which one was it that we had 3 of? Thunderbird. Will one of those be enough? No. Alright, 2 of them then.
Product received.
Can you use that empty space to tuck shit like the shields away? How much is it? How much is it clipping into the who's and what's it? What do we need? We need thruster and a weapon, so we can at least go inside. All right, thrust the weapon on thruster. Add to collection. I just want to look inside. See how the those shields are clipping into those habs at the bottom. Oh, we're not seeing it clip in at all. Okay, that's good. And those can live there. It'll have to be a topper. What else do we want to hide? Shields, we already maxed out with that. That's going to be shield strength. We could still add another one of those to get more hyperdrive range and warp cell efficiency. Just out of curiosity. No, it won't let me put that in there after. Don't want to put it there. We're going to have thrusters there and then cowlings around. I like things to be symmetrical. Put it there for now. Just trying to visualize something. Where are those half-length ones? Can we even turn that like that? Oh, you can. Okay. Oh, we can get those to sit together like that. Well, laters, Phil. You have a good night, mate. Appreciate you hanging out. I think we're going to be better off using so that's the living space. We're going to need ladder on both sides. Hey, Fat Tony. It's not a dick measuring contest, mate. I'm just building this for looks. I don't really care. I'm afraid to can jump 3,700, but I've got fuck all in the way of upgrades in it. And my starship is nowhere near optimized, and it goes like 1,600. I've got no figurines. I've got no serious upgrades. I've got no engine trails that all add to that kind of stuff. Nothing. I've been playing the game for 3 weeks, mate. As far as certain things go, I barely even know what I'm doing. So, and I'm not. I'm far from a min-maxer. Far from a min-maxer. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I want to have fun with the game and make something that looks nice. Didn't really want to, but I think to pad it out, I'm going to need to shove something like that in there. Possibly even that. So I don't want walkways. And that they adversely affect your maneuverability more than using these things. Right, and then I did want to use, well, at least see what it looks like, the Ambassador engine. That'll basically make it look similar to what we've already got, which is I kind of want to stay away from. Just curious what it looks like. It'll be so nice if we could flip these so you could get that upside down at the bottom there. And before anyone says anything about glitches, we're not building with glitches. Zero glitch. If it doesn't stick, it doesn't stick. You can't attach anything to the underside of that, can you? What are these parts? Oh, just the odds and sods decorations. Okay. What does that even look like? Right. Bum. How big are you? You are rather large. Is there an Arcadia? Is there an Arcadia cowling? Or which cowling would go with the Arcadia? That's the thing. Like, you've got a whole line of Vespa stuff, and you've got a whole line of Firebox, and a whole line of Speedbird. Yeah, like this stuff matches these side assemblies, and there are some bits that are just missing things. Like, I really like the look of the Arcadia things, but you've really got no cowling that goes well together with it. Like, if you look at the side profile of that, yeah, there's no cowling that, or what the fuck do they want to call it? Yeah, there's no cowling. There's no cowling that really matches that nicely. Yeah, that's straighter. You might be able to get something like that to kind of work, but oh, we can actually move that further back. Okay. Yeah, see, it's got a little gap there. Oops. Where the fuck did you go? No, up here. No, then the front of the ship just looks like it sticking its neck out. That makes it look even worse. This is really just the spitballing build. I'm not. We're not going to really go anywhere with it. I just want to. We've got a shitload of parts in this save. I just want to test some things out, see what it looks like. But when we go into the Permadeath save that we start tomorrow. Well, technically today, because it's already Monday. But in the evening, when we continue. Can't put weapons on the sides of these things. Or the side of that. They go on the sides of Habs only. What we are going to need to slap some in. And that's the likeliest spot for any of those. Oh, we need another one. Okay. Dun. Oh, isn't there a... Yeah, there's the other... There's this thing. No, that's a quarter. These are quarters as well. Let's attach thrusters to the end of the reactor. It will. What do these look like anyway? No. Maybe. This area is leaving me a bit stumped. What was that? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, we don't have any more of them. Which one do we have 2 of? We got 10 of these. It's almost the same as what we've got, just chunkier. Wider and with extra levels, just more reactors so we can get more range and more shield strength out of it. We're just filling space there. We've already got 3 of those, don't we? Then at least we could move it 1 down. Oh, we do need more walkways at the minimum, but preferably habs. We want to have that bottom ambassador area more of like habitable instead of putting things like storage and shit in there. So we took out some of the walkways. We're not going to have anywhere to put the 10 fucking storage things that we want there. If I want to put them in, and we don't have to. Thunderbird. That's Ambassador. Alright, bear with me a sec, I've got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to do some head scratching. Let's have a look, shall we? I wouldn't need to put stairs where I don't want to put them if we just leave that there. I said there. And we fill in that extra space. Like that. Which I'm by no means in love with. I was really enjoying having the walkway up front, so close to the cockpit as it was in the other design. It's so quick to just get on and get going. With this as big as it is, if we put a walkway in the back, then you're basically running the entire length of the fucking ship and going up some stairs. With the entrance that we had at the front there, it's coming up some stairs and you're in the chair already. It's just neither of these really do anything for me there. And if we leave that gun where it is, will it go onto there? It'll go over there. Where are you, Arcadia? about this thinner one? Oh, we don't have any more, and then that blocks off the rocket. They need more variation in cowlings and a better overall fitment even within categories. Like I said, there's the Arcadia stabilizer and the Arcadia blade, but then there's no cowling that kind of matches the profile of either of those nicely. Whereas with the Speedbird, you've got all the different kinds of fairings, multiple cowlings, and then the nacelles and all the other things that mesh with it. Same in the Vespa. Same in the Firebox. There's the Arcadia, they just kind of left out. These are they're probably some of my favourite covering pieces with how angular they are, but there's nothing that it really meshes with that's a centerpiece. Yeah, because that's a Speedbird cowling, and you put a Speedbird nacelle next to it. Yeah, and it goes together perfectly. It goes together perfectly. Yeah, and there's a couple of different variants of it, but the Arcadia they just left out. I'm going to leave this as it is, and this is going to be a bit of a... This is going to be where we just tinker and figure shit out, work on it every so often. Probably more so off stream than on stream, but maybe every so often on stream as well. We'll use this save and all of these pieces that I've got extra just to tinker about on this and figure it out, and then by the time we actually get to that point in the permadeath save, hopefully we'll have something halfway decent that we can then aim for. Yeah, the way that these things connect is fucking odd. Where's that? Yeah, it's connecting on that little piece in the middle. These are fucking weird. Right, I'm going to leave this alone for now. I'm going to leave this alone for now. Store design for later. Oh, yeah, we have to apply, don't we? Idiot. Where the fuck were the habs at the back there? Above that, Ah, yeah. We replaced that thing in the middle with another hab so we can get a stair in there at the very back. And we can tuck shit like this away up there. Right, let's get the big boy back and swiftly move on, shall we? Although I think I might just call it a short night there, to be honest. I can already feel myself fucking falling asleep. I've still got 6 hours left on my shift. I need to somehow try and keep myself awake. And this isn't going to be it. So yeah, I think we're just going to call it an early one for today. Short and sweet, because I need to try and keep my shit together. We had a little bit of fun, had a little bit of a tinker, figured some shit out, said goodbye to this old save. Tomorrow, well, actually, I keep saying tomorrow. It's already tomorrow. Later today, when we come back in the evening, we'll start the brand spanking new permadeath save. Start fresh, blank slate, extra difficulty. So there's plenty to look forward to. So I'm not going to drag it out and waffle on. I need to go and make myself some fresh coffee. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone, and thank you for those that stopped by and hung out and put up with my shit. We'll have plenty more real excitement starting during the week. And the weekend's only a stone throw away, then I'll be on holiday, then we'll be fucking massively railing through 12 plus hour streams a day, knocking shit out. So there's plenty to look forward to. So anyway, I'm waffling again. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. You have a wonderful rest of whatever it is where you are. And stay safe, happy gaming. And I'll see you later. Ciao.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me.